Hello, hello, I'm Sprout, and today it's April. Do you know what that means? That's right, a Minecraft movie came out, and to celebrate the release, I decided to make a skin from scratch. But before we get back into that, let's do a bit of housekeeping. Last video I asked you guys for a name for this character right here on the screen. So from that contest, there was two names that popped out to me. I couldn't really decide between the two, so I decided to use both of them. So introducing Cerise Rose. The lovely viewers' names are Tangerine Fantade and Mousepad. I really hope I got your names pronounced right, and I'm sorry if I didn't. With that being said, let's get started. So here we are on the website Miner Needs Cool Shoes, and this is my skin. This is the original skin that I had. I think the hair was made by a friend, but the other pieces I do not know where they came from or who made them, so I'm sorry about that. And I decided to start with a test page because I did not know how this website really worked. It's been a long time since I've used it, but I was actually going to delete all of this and just start from a base canvas, but as you can see here, I was trying to use the color palette on the left side of the screen and it was not working at all. So if you guys are using Miner Needs Cool Shoes and know how to use the customized color palette, please let me know because I cannot click it for the life of me. Also, this is my third time recording this. I actually recorded it while making the skin, but all the audio was lost because my microphone decided to die on me, and then when I decided to re-record the audio, it also decided to die on me. So this is my third time recording this, so I'm hoping that it goes all through okay. I'm kind of constantly staring at the recording, making sure that it's recording, so I hope it should stay like that. And also, if I sound weird, I'm really sorry. I'm recovering from a sickness. I have an ear infection, and I also can't hear out of one of my ears right now because of that infection. So if I sound weird, I'm very sorry. I will fix it next time. In my next video, I'll feel better. Also, if you couldn't tell, I'm not using a script right now. I really wanted to make this video more of a chill video where I just talk instead of having a rigid script that I follow. So I hope you guys enjoy that. So I'm sorry for any weird pausing or weird sentence structures because I'm not very good at talking when there's a camera in front of me, so I'm really sorry for that. But I hope this all comes out okay, and I hope my microphone quality is okay because this microphone is kicking the bucket apparently. So starting with the head, I actually decided to just copy what I did at the test page, just reapply it to another layer. I did not realize that I could just duplicate it. I completely forgot about the whole layers function on Miner Needs Cool Shoes website. I completely forgot about that. But basically for the head, I just copied the same pattern around the entire head except for the face part and just repeated the pattern over and over and over again. Now I do want to also talk about what's been going on in my life, just because last month I did not post a video. I did post a short video towards the end of the month, but that does not count towards my New Year's goal, so I'm very sorry for that. I've kind of broken it, and that's because I had a lot of things going on. I had a lot of finals, and I had a lot of classes finishing up, and on top of that, I got sick with an ear infection, and it was just not good. And I also had a case of art block, which I will talk about that in another video, which I am currently working on as well, because I am now out of the art block stage, and I'm back to drawing again. So expect more videos coming out. I'm definitely wanting to try to catch up, so I am going to try to post a video once a week. I'm trying. I don't know if I will or not. This is my first one for the month. I'm going to try to post all 4. I have them all planned. I started using a Trello board, or a Trello page. I don't know what exactly it's called, but I tried using that, and I have a bunch of video ideas, editing, recording, drawing. So I have my life a lot more organized, so it should be coming out every week. I hope you guys will hold me to that. So I know my next video is probably going to be talking about my art block because I decided to try a bunch of different methods to get me out of that art block, and I wanted to talk about that, and that will come out soon. I'm hoping by next week it should come out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't know. We'll put a pin in that right there because we are now onto the bangs, and this is actually a hard part of the skin. I originally had the easiest part done, which is actually the front little curls. I wanted to make sure that there was curls on the sides and then also in the center, like a kind of curve shape to match my sprite that I use for this channel. I started to draw the shape in a bright red color just to get the shape down, and then I also learned this cool trick that if you use the 3D function on the Minecraft skin and then you wrap it around, it made it look more fuller and more connected instead of a disconnected mess. So I started using that as well. But I think the most hardest part of these bangs were just the fact that I did not know how to shade it at all. It was completely different from the 5-ish sides that I had to paint around the same way. I realized midway through that the base color that I used for the hair behind the bangs was too light, so I brung that down to make it a darker color, make it a little bit more vibrant, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then it leads us to the ears. So my character is a long ear elf, so I decided to put the elf ears in, and then because I was not looking at a reference image, I was convinced that my character had downward tilting ears, so I was like working very hard to make them like that. But little did I know, if I just looked at the image right beside me on my iPad screen, it was upward tilt. And it's a small thing, but you know, it just kind of annoyed me that I realized that I was just completely delusional in the fact being like, no, this is how my character looks. But I'm really happy with how the ears turn out, so I don't think I'm going to change that. Maybe I'll just change the sprite. Also, I wasn't going completely blind in this. I actually started looking at different skins, old skins that I had back in the day, and also looking at a YouTube channel by the name of Jingles. I think that's how it's pronounced. I will link it in the description. They have a lot of tutorials. It was super well made, and I really liked all the tutorials that I watched off of there. Now, did I have them in front of me while I was making the skin? No. And did I watch them like a couple days before I started to make the skin? Yes. So they might have not helped me fully, but I got some bits and pieces down from the videos, but they're very good, and I fully recommend you watching it. All their tutorials are really good, so I assure you, if you're trying to make a Minecraft skin, go check them out. Now this is going to lead us straight into the clothes, which is where the delusionalness in me decided to come out, because I was like, I'm a pro, I don't need to look at any references, look at nothing, I know exactly how my character looks, I don't need a reference, and I just started going at it. So I started off with the original, just getting the block shapes down with the red colors, and then I was going to go in there and shade it, but as you can see, it was slowly falling apart as I continued, because I don't know how the clothes were supposed to look. I'm especially not good at drawing clothes regularly, so I don't know why my brain was like, yeah, I can definitely do it in pixel art form, because it is hard, especially on a Minecraft skin where it's one specific model. It's like, in pixel art, you can kind of change the shape of the object, but on Minecraft skins, it's like, I have this shape specifically, and that is it. So it was very hard for me to get that correct. Another tip that I learned from these videos that I watched, and just looking at other skins, is that using the 3D layer, again, for folds, like highlighting the folds by just duplicating the same color over it, and I may have overdone it throughout the entirety of the skin, but I'm really happy with how it was coming out, so I just kept going at it. For the skirt, I think that was the most hardest part, because I really wanted it to be a pleated skirt like original drawing that I had for it, but it just was not coming out correctly, so I just kept on going and working at it. So you're just going to be watching me work at it for a little while. So with that, I also just wanted to talk about a little bit more of my channel. This is more like a yapping type video. I have a bullet point list next to me, and that's all I have really going off of the script. I'm pausing if I need to like collect my thoughts or a glass of water, but I really just want to keep this video very chill, very relaxing. I'm not a pro at skin making, and I admire anybody who can make Minecraft skins. I also want to get that out of the way, but I want to talk more about my channel. I want this channel to be more of a chill channel. I don't want it to be like a Mr. Beast, like every second I'm grabbing your attention. I really want it to be a relaxing, cozy place for you guys to come in and listen to me yap, or listen to me doing something, or get you inspired to do things like animatics, drawings, character designs, and all that good stuff. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should make, I definitely want to hear it, because I have a few, but I would like to have your guys' suggestions, because you guys are the ones watching these videos, and I'm thanking you so much for that. But I'm trying to change my channel into the direction of just keeping it as a cozy, nice little place. I'm not very good at like the whole cozy vibes. My life is too scatterbrained and chaotic for that, and also my art style is the exact same way, so I don't know how good that'll go, but I'm wanting to change my channel just for the better. I think my video right after the art block is actually going to be me updating my sprites. I talked about it a little bit before, I think, but basically right now I just have a background design planned out. I've been working on that recently, and then I have a list of all the new sprites that I wanted. I wanted to make them animated, kind of like how the drawing guy is in the corner of the screen right now. I'm wanting to make some of them animated and make them very alive, I guess. In a way, I really want it to be like a very cozy vibe. I don't really have anything to show for it right now because I've been working on it, As for the surprise that I mentioned in the last video, it was going to be a comic one-shot. I was planning on doing it all last month, and I was going to give myself a month deadline and work on it, which it kind of fell through because I wrote the script for it, I started drawing for it, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and now I just want to restart it. So I will be working on that as well, but I think my next video is just going to be doing some housekeeping with my channel, making sure it's something that I like, because my sprites have been getting really hard to edit just because of the quality issues that I had, because I didn't know what I was doing at the very beginning. But now, since I know what I need specifically for each video, I am just going to update it so then it can make it easier, which means you guys get more videos and more of my voice, if you guys like that or not. I'm also trying to slow down my voice of talking. I noticed that I talk very fast, and that's also because I'm very shy. So talking out loud, especially to a camera, is very hard for me. If I'm by myself in a room, I can definitely talk my head off and actually sound confident, but like once the camera recording comes on and I have my microphone on, it's like I can't talk at all. So I'm gonna try to slow down my voice a bit because I kind of talk like 2x speed, which does not really fit the whole vibe and aesthetic that I'm wanting, and also just because I want it to be a calm space. I don't want to be like, here, look at this every 5 seconds, look at the Subway Surfers thing, this picture, this thing. And I think it also came out of the fear of that I didn't think anyone would like to listen to my voice, so I wanted to get it as fast as out of the way. So I kind of sped up for that. And also, I just didn't think any dead air, if I had any dead air in my videos, people would watch it. So I'm trying to make this cozy, calm, collected, because I'm a private person who watches those videos that have like literally no sound on, just some calm music from Animal Crossing. I watch those for hours. So I want to try to do that with my channel with a little bit of talking, and that's why I'm trying this out for today. But my next video will probably be about art block, and then the video after that will probably be the update for my channels. And then once that is done, I think I'm going to do the one shot and pick that up again. And now that I got the blouse done and the skirt and the shoes, which I'm actually really proud about the shoes, I gotta be honest, we will be starting with the cloak for my character, which once again we start out with just the base shape and then adding more detail. I'm actually kind of conflicted on how this cloak was coming out, because on one hand I wanted it to look like a leaf and add some leaf texture, but I think I got a little bit lost in the sauce to the point where I just kind of started throwing a bunch of colors on without really thinking. But I think it came out good at the end. I also wanted to add little strap that I have on my character that has little potion bottles on, but I decided to remove the potion bottles because I felt like my skin was getting way too cluttered. I instead just opted for the strap. But it's okay, because in Minecraft you have an inventory, so that'll work. And with that, we're done. So let's have a look in Minecraft how it is. Here is the verse version, which is with the cloak. I think actually the cloak came out pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with it. But I also decided to save a version without the cloak, and I'm also really happy with that as well. I'm going to definitely be using this if I play Minecraft. And if you guys want to watch me play Minecraft, please let me know, because I will definitely do a Minecraft series. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This is brand new for me, so I don't really know if you guys are going to like this or not, but I'm hoping that you guys do, because I really do want to start just trying to talk my mind and try to keep this chill. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you mean the world to me. And if you want to let me know that you made it this far, type in craft mine down in the comments. But with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because I make videos twice a month, but this month I'm hoping for 4. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!